Welcome, friends. Let's begin with an invocation to the lineage of gurus. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, beloved Guru Paramhansa Yogananda ji, great saints and sages of all traditions, I humbly, lovingly invoke your presence and bow before you all. Make me like you, attune me with your consciousness. Divine Mother, awaken your love in me, then teach me to awaken that love in all. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace. Amen. I wanted to continue our exploration of the topic of happiness, true happiness, and this idea that something we all know deep within, that things don't make us happy, but also situations need not make us unhappy. They don't have the power to make us happy or unhappy outside situations. True happiness lies within us. You'll notice that in the material world, perceptions differ. Something that makes one person outwardly happy can make someone else upset. Something that someone enjoys, someone else detests. These things don't bring happiness, and they need not bring us sadness. True happiness lies within us. And we in this room know that we can summon this inner happiness through meditation, through breathing exercises, through moving the energy in our bodies, rising the Kundalini energy upwards in an upward flow, attunes us to higher frequencies, allowing us to attune to states of joy. Yogananda's definition of the ego, I think, is very interesting and helpful in thinking about happiness. He says that the definition of the ego is the infinite self identified with the physical body. The infinite self identified with the physical body. Nayaswami Asha tells us that the ego is not so much an enemy as it is a limited state of awareness. Until we have transcended the limited identity with this body, we are not conscious of our higher capabilities. If you think about when we are born into this physical world as babies, we use our senses to learn, find out who we are, asking all of these questions. We become more and more identified with the body, the mind, and the senses through looking outward. And then it sticks when we just feel, as Yogananda calls it, shipwrecked in this body. But what we are is infinite consciousness. Like a light bulb, we are not the light bulb, we are the energy. that infinite energy can manifest itself in these bodies, and we become more and more identified with these bodies. And Nayaswami Asha tells us that when we become deeply identified with this body, as a consequence, we ourselves become and feel and we see ourselves as separate. And all of our fears and all of our anxieties all stem from the fact that we identify with this body. In meditation, we get to practice becoming unidentified with the body. We become identified with higher states of peace, of calmness, love, of joy, sound of Om, the light, the point between the eyebrows, wisdom. Swami Kriyabananda says that happiness is an attitude of mind, born of the simple determination to be happy under all outward circumstances. Happiness lies not in things, nor in outward attainments. It is the gold of our inner nature, buried beneath the mud of outward sense cravings. When you know that nothing outside you can affect you, no disappointment, no failure, no misunderstanding from others, then you will know that you have found true happiness. Resolve now strongly in your heart to keep this flame burning. We can determine, we can decide, I will be happy under all circumstances. I will be calm. I will be sweet. Yogananda says that we can make a triangle. On one side it says sweetness, on one side calmness, and at the base happiness. And he says that this is the key to prosperity. This is the secret of material success. That when we decide to be happy under every circumstance, that we begin to attract to us prosperity. We change our energy. It is this attachment and this identification with the body that creates an unbalanced ego. And this ego impairs this flow of energy, impairs the natural rhythm of your life. And when we quiet the mind and open the heart in meditation, we learn to tune back to this harmony. We can do it in quiet times when we're meditating, and with practice, we can learn to do it all the time. And that's what we're practicing here. Many of us here in this group, we are practicing with courses through Ananda that help us to deeply train in meditation. When you're serious and when you're looking to become happy all the time, there are ways to start doing that, start training. I'll put links at the bottom of this video description for ways that you can start your training when you find yourself becoming very sincere. So in this meditation, we're practicing Hong-Sau meditation. Yogananda tells us this is a powerful technique for developing concentration, and that with concentration, we may heal our minds. We'll be using a technique of a double inhalation, tensing and vibrating all the muscles in the body, drawing in cosmic energy as we're feeling the body as that light bulb, and that infinite energy, which is our true self all around us. We draw in cosmic energy through the base of the brain, the medulla oblongata. So we take a double inhalation, we tense, pull in energy, cosmic energy into the base of the brain, vibrate with that energy and feeling it recharging this body, this battery, this light. And then exhaling and relaxing and letting all of the muscles and the tension dissolve and relax, creating this tension, relaxation, balance, harmony. We'll also be using measured breathing, where we'll be inhaling to a count of 8, holding to a count of 8, and then exhaling to a count of 8. So find a comfortable place to sit where you won't be disturbed, with your back in a straight line, palms turned upwards at the junction of the legs and the torso, shoulder blades, pressing them together and relaxing. Let's begin with a prayer. You can repeat after me. Teach me, O Spirit.
Teach me, O Spirit,
By meditation, to stop the storm of breath, the skipping of my mental restlessness, and all of the sensory disturbances, that rage on in the lake of my mind. Let the magic wand of my intuition halt the gale of passions and unnecessary desires. In the rippleless lake of my mind, then, let me behold the undistorted reflection of the moon of my soul, glistening ever with the reflected light of thy presence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace. Amen. Taking a deep breath in and breathing all the way out. And now double inhale intense. Low, medium, high, vibrating with energy, drawing in cosmic energy like that light bulb. Exhale, relax. Release. Inhale, intense. Low, medium, high, recharging. Exhale, relax. Release, dissolve. Inhale, intense. Low, medium, high, vibrating just a bit higher. Exhale, relax. Release, dissolve. Relaxing all tension, letting all cares and worries melt away. We've carved out this time together, so let's put everything else aside. There's nothing more important than what we're doing now. We're finding ourselves interested in meditation, interested in developing and discovering these higher abilities that go far beyond the physical dimension. Learning to attune ourselves to a higher frequency in the outside world that is also made of energy begins to shift to match our higher frequency. Nothing more important than what we're doing now. We're learning to discover the happiness, the joy, the bliss that lies within us by closing down the doors to the senses that are flowing outwards, and reversing, as Yogananda says, the sense telephones, turning those senses inwards. So rather than feeling outside the body, we feel in the heart. Rather than looking out into the world, we turn that gaze upwards to the spiritual eye, which is a reflection point, allowing us to look inwards. We listen to sound inwardly, feeling the sound resonating inside. So taking a deep breath in and all the way out. Now inhaling slowly. Hold. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Hold. Gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Breathing normally. Infinite consciousness, infinite awareness. Begin to notice the sensation of the breath in the nose. Perhaps you feel it most in the nostrils or a bit higher. Feel the breath coming and going. Controlling the breath, letting it come and go like waves on a seashore. All day long, all night, this body breathes. Simply notice now the sensation of the breath in the nose, feeling the inhalation a bit cool, noticing that it's a bit warm on the exhalation. As this infinite awareness, zoom in, feeling the breath. at the nostrils, move that sensation up to the bridge of the nose, where the nose meets the skull. Feel the sensation of the breath coming and going from this point. Now, moving that sensation up again, just slightly now, to the point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. Feel the breath coming and going now. From this point, gaze uplifted. The gaze uplifted now, we look into a mirror, a reflection. It allows us to gaze inwards into the infinity that exists within us, infinite expanse. Feel the breath, a bit cool on the inhalation. Notice with sensitivity, feeling of warmth on the exhalation. And now let's add the mantra Hong-Sau, mentally chanting Hong on the inhalation, then mentally chanting Sau on the exhalation. If you're familiar with the movement of the right index finger, you can add that technique now as well. Nothing else to do, nothing else to worry about. With all of your attention, feeling the breath at the point between the eyebrows, mentally chanting Hong-Sau. Let's meditate together now. Feeling this flame of concentration beginning to burn brighter within your mind. Within your heart. This flame at the spiritual eye. Let your concentration burn brighter as you focus on the technique. This is a powerful technique for concentration, and with concentration we may heal our minds. Allow your mind to heal as the thoughts are quieted down, focusing on the technique. If your mind has drifted, simply return to the mantra, return to the feeling of the breath at the spiritual eye. And let's focus, meditate now together for 30 seconds. Now, letting go of the mantra, letting go of the focus of the breath, letting go of the right index finger. Take in a deep breath as if you were breathing in through your heart. Hold the breath, feel a whirling, swirling ball of white light energy in the heart center. Feel that energy ball of light moving upwards, up through your throat, up to the base of the brain, curving forward to the spiritual eye, gazing into that point. 3 exhales. Relaxing, keeping the gaze focused at the spiritual eye. Reversing these sense telephones, turning the eyesight to the spiritual eye, holding the focus there, looking inwards. The feeling senses turning inwards, beginning to feel in the heart. Feel your heart opening like a lotus, opening its petals to receive the light of the sun. Hearing sound inward. Gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye. Yogananda tells us this point between the eyebrows is like a transmission station. like a mental microphone, we can call out, make demands to the self within. We are not these bodies, we are this self. Call out with the gaze uplifted at this point. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. The little self calling to the big self. The true self. The true self. Always interested in connecting, sending love. Undistracted, gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, feeling the lotus petals of your heart open and receptive. Sending love energy at the spiritual eye, now receiving energy in the heart. Begin to notice there a sensation in the heart center, turning the feeling inward. Notice a feeling there in the heart, a vibration, sensation. A feeling of peace. This peace is like the peace of a night sky. The peace sitting on the seashore, no cares, no worries, watching the waves coming and going. Feel this peace in your heart. Feel the peace of this infinite space all around you. Feel the peace of all those meditating with you now. Now feeling that peaceful vibration in the heart, expanding and growing, filling your body with peaceful energy. Now feeling your body as a field of energy. Feeling this peaceful field of energy as it blurs the lines, the outside of your body with the space around you. Peace is all around you. And feeling that peaceful energy now gather again in the heart center, seeing it as a ball of glowing light, swirling. Feel that energy in the heart moving upwards. With your willingness, pull that energy upwards, moving it up to the throat, up to the base of the brain, willingly magnetizing the spiritual eye, feeling that energy being pulled into the point between the eyebrows. Gaze uplifted at that point, looking inwards into the infinite expanse within you. Call out willingly, lovingly, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Father only wants to give us this energy, and it is always flowing to us. Feel your heart opening now, receiving this energy flow. Begin to notice sensation in the heart, a feeling of calmness. Calmness differs from peace in that it is dynamic. That we can find this inner calmness no matter what is going on in the physical world around us. No matter any failure, no matter any misunderstanding, no disappointment. This calmness exists within us. No fears, no outside terrors. We are infinite. Tune and receive this calmness. This peace that passes all understanding. Goes beyond thinking. It's a feeling of calmness within. Yogananda tells us that with calmness we can stand unshaken amidst the crash of breaking worlds, that nothing outside us can touch us. We are eternal, infinite consciousness. Feel this calmness within you. Feel it growing, expanding, filling your body. Feeling your body as a field of energy, and the lines of your body are blurring with infinite space around you. Feeling this calm vibration, feeling the world calming around you. Now, feeling that energy gather again in the heart center. See it as a swirling ball of light. Feeling that energy in the heart center. Feeling it move upwards, willingly drawing that energy upwards. Feeling there's a magnet atop your head, pulling you, straightening your spine, drawing that energy upwards through your throat up to the base of the brain, curving towards the spiritual eye, this light energy gathering at the spiritual eye. Seeing that light and calling to it, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. Swami Kriyaban tells us that God's love is always flowing to us, and it is we by our love who must complete the circuit. Send your love now at the spiritual eye, offer your love, and receive that love that is coming to you at all times in the lotus of your heart as it's opening to receive this love energy. Completing the circuit, thereby creating a magnetic field which in turn draws God's love to you more powerfully. Sending, receiving. You are sending love to yourself. You space in all directions filled with light. Begin to feel your body as an infinite field of energy. Feel that energy as bliss, as joy, ever new, eternal, infinite bliss. This is what we are when we are not associated with the body. We are this bliss energy. Feel this blissful energy in all directions, seeing light. And now call to mind anyone you know that you would like to share this energy with, any loved ones. Perhaps they're in need of physical healing, mental healing, spiritual frequency, spiritual upliftment, spiritual awareness, elevation. See them in your spiritual eye, happy and free from all suffering. See them going beyond the physical body, feeling this blissful energy within themselves. Say their name or their names mentally. Take a moment now and share that energy. And now let's expand this healing energy out into the room, filling the room that you're in with glowing, iridescent diamond light, sharpening the edges of everything it touches with this crisp light. Now feeling that light energy growing and expanding to fill the house or the building that you're in. Everyone in it is being bathed in this light, expanding this energy now to fill the streets outside, the neighborhood, the city, expanding, growing. Everything that this light touches is bathed and nourished, expanding and growing, letting this light fill the state or the province that you're in. All receptive hearts are being bathed in this light, being nourished and uplifted. A sense of well-being filling all hearts. Feeling this energy expanding and growing exponentially now to fill the country. Everyone in the country, all receptive hearts, consciousness expanding, more love, more peace, more joy in your country, more understanding, more striving towards spiritual things, realizing happiness lies within. Seeing that light energy expanding, growing, feeling it now wrapping the globe, all countries now, wrapped in this glowing, iridescent rainbow light. See planet Earth now, floating in space, glowing. See planet Earth at the spiritual eye, glowing let's continue to send this energy out infinitely in all directions, feeling that infinite space as healing, vibrating, blissful energy. This prayer to Divine Mother with the palms together in front of the heart, repeating after me. We'll chant Om 3 times and we'll send this energy powerfully in all directions. Repeating after me, Divine Mother,
Divine Mother,
Thou art omnipresent,
Thou art omnipresent,
Thou art in all Thy children,
Thou art in all Thy children.
Manifest Thy healing presence,
Manifest Thy healing presence
in all bodies, minds, and souls. Rubbing the hands together, feeling that warm energy gathering in the hands from cosmic source. Taking in a deep breath, hands up. Channeling that energy. And now, closing our session together, I'd like to read a poem by Paramhansa Yogananda, a fully awakened avatar, writing in English language, poetic language, experience of Samadhi bliss, this state beyond this identification with the body, merging with infinite, expanded awareness, going beyond being shipwrecked on this human body, this small, limited awareness, and the entire infinite universe becomes our body. This is our true nature. Listen to these words and feel this expansion within you. Vanished the veils of light and shade, lifted every vapor of sorrow, sailed away all dawns of fleeting joy, gone the dim sensory mirage. Love, hate, health, disease, life, death, perished these false shadows on the screen of duality. Waves of laughter, scillas of sarcasm, melancholic whirlpools melting in the vast sea of bliss. Storm of Maya stilled by magic wand of intuition deep. The universe forgotten dream subconsciously lurks, ready to invade my newly wakened memory divine. I live without the cosmic shadow, but it is not bereft of me. As the sea exists without the waves, but they breathe not without the sea. Dreams, wakings, states of deep turiya, sleep, present, past, future, no more for me, but ever present, all flowing, I, everywhere. Planets, stars, stardust, earth, volcanic bursts of doomsday cataclysms, creation's molding furnace, glaciers of silent X-rays, burning electron floods, thoughts of all men, past, present, to come, every blade of grass, myself, mankind, each particle of universal dust, anger, greed, good, bad, salvation, lust. I swallowed, transmuted all into a vast ocean of blood of my own one being. Smoldering joy, off-puffed by meditation, blinding my tearful eyes, bursts into immortal flames of bliss. Consumed my tears, my frame, my all. Thou art I am thou, knowing, knower, known as one. Tranquil, unbroken thrill, eternally living, ever new peace. Enjoyable beyond imagination of expectancy. Samadhi bliss, not a mental chloroform or unconscious state without willful return. Samadhi, but extends my conscious realm beyond limits of the mortal frame to the furthest boundary of eternity, where I, the cosmic sea, watch the little ego floating in me. The sparrow, each grain of sand, fall not without my sight. All space, like an iceberg, floats within my mental sea. Colossal container I, of all things made. By deeper, longer, thirsty, guru-given meditation comes this celestial samadhi. Mobile murmurs of atoms are heard. The dark earth, mountains, veils, low, molten liquid. Flowing seas change into vapors of nebulae. Om blows upon vapors, opening wondrously their veils. Oceans stand revealed, shining electrons, till at last the sound of the cosmic drum vanish the grosser lights into eternal rays of all-pervading bliss. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt. Ocean of mind, I drink all creation's waves, four veils of solid, liquid, vapor, light, lift aright. Myself in everything enters the great myself. Gone forever, fitful flickering shadows of mortal memory. Spotless is my mental sky, below, ahead, and high above. Eternity and I, one united ray, a tiny bubble of laughter. I am become the sea of mirth itself. Om Shanti Shanti. So let's end our time together now, merging with Om, sitting with the back in a straight line, palms together in front of the heart. Let's chant Om. It's an eternal Om ending with Amen. Feeling this all-pervading bliss, feeling the edges of your body blurring and merging with this infinite bliss in all directions. Feeling that your vibration is becoming a higher frequency and that the world around you must elevate its frequency to match your new awareness taking in a deep breath. Peace. Amen. Joy to you.